Check 1, check 2. Check 1. Check 1, check 2. There it goes. What's up, everyone? Hope everybody's doing good out there. We are about to get on the road here. I got a old school truck and bus on this stream. Old school pickup truck and an old bus is what we're hauling. Look like a 1975. Actually, might say on the side there. Like an old school Chevy. Yep, it's Chevy. And I don't know what kind of bus that is, but looks pretty cool. Got Bart's design on the back there. It says California, got California license plates, Route 66. Then we got the independent owner operator. It's getting on the FLX 359 made by Goggles 56. Did an awesome job on it. It's got Sylvester the cat on the bottom. I've been thinking about doing a Tweety Bird design on this truck. I think that would be pretty cool. See, I really want to learn how to do like the line work like that, dude. I mean, the custom line work he does is this spot on. Alright, let's get this old school truck started up, let it get warmed up, and we'll be getting on our way. We got 217 miles to go on this one. We got 3 hours and 45 minutes to get there on time. I'm trying to remember what engine I got in this thing. It's a Cummins, but I can't remember what engine it is. Man, look at the graphic, the shine, and everything on it, dude. Letting it get a little bit lighter before we head off here. Also, I would like to give a big shout out to Bart for the trailer too. That's where we got the trailer from, is Bart's Modding. And you can haul this type of stuff on there. You can haul galvanized steel, different, really cool different types of cargo. FLX 359, another big shout out for the truck. FLX 359 made the truck. We'll be getting on the road here in just a jiffy. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. About to get on the roll here. Alright, let's go and get it. Oh, I forgot to look and see how much weight we are hauling. We got 46,000 pounds on the back of this truck. Of course, we're hauling 2 vehicles. I don't know if they got fuel in them or not, but hopefully they do, to be able to get the stuff off the trailer there. What's up, Josh? How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing good today, brother. Leaving up out of the car lot. We're hauling two old school trucks and bus. Look like from the 70s, to be honest with you. Pull it down. Go. And we are in Texas, by the way. We are going from Austin, Texas to Galveston, I think is how you say it. Galveston Port. So we got a little bit of a drive going on. Okay, not very good. Sorry you're not doing good today, man. I do hope your day gets better. Alright, we're about to get up on the highway for a little bit. You know what? Before we do so, I'm going to change up my destination course. We've been running the highways the last couple of times, so I kind of want to do a small road drive through. Yeah, this is going to keep us going straight here. Really don't feel like going on the interstate again. Kind of want to just relax and enjoy the day. Speed limit's 45 here. Alright, we're about to merge onto the interstate for a short minute. Looks like he's gonna go in and let me over. Appreciate it. Like they had a bad accident right there. And we are in 1.55. I was going to be making a video today, but decided I think a live stream would be a lot better for today. I haven't really done a live stream in the past 2 days. Did upload a video yesterday. That's doing pretty well. I've been watching a really cool YouTube really cool YouTube channel called Don't Be Wily, and that's a really cool channel if anybody would like to check that out. It's where this dude restores old damaged trucks and gets them to run again. A lot of the people he goes to, they have like truck graveyards, and he restores them with him and his grandson, and it's really cool because like they like got like the Marmon on there, the A6 from 1996, which is a really cool and really rare truck to see. I don't know why my GPS is taking me all the way around instead of just right here. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna actually turn just right here. Make sure it ain't no traffic coming. The YouTuber name is Don't Be Wily. W-I-L-Y. Really cool stuff on his channel. Been watching him for the past, say like 6 months. Been watching his channel. Probably a little bit longer than that, to be honest. But it's Don't Be Wily. Anyways, him and his grandson fix up these old school trucks, like the old military trucks, International, cab overs, Kinsworth, Peterbilts, you name it. They're the ones that are working on these old trucks, getting them to run again. And they tell you a little bit of history about them while they're doing the work. And just seeing the old school trucks still being able to be run after sitting for like 20 to 30 years is just incredible, man. Because most of these newer day cars, you try to get them to run after 10 years. Good luck. Let me go and give it a little bit more gas on the pedal here. Do appreciate everybody stopping by too. Hey Josh, how were those the drag races you watch, man? I wonder why I'm getting a little bit of lag like that. I wonder it's because I got my V-Sync turned on. Let me turn my V-Sync off. I can see it. Turn that off, see how that looks. I was running a lot better. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot V-Sync can't be on during the live streams. Now during recording's a little bit different. I don't know. Might try to see how it looks with the recording with the V-Sync turned off. Everybody seems to like the Black Oak, Arkansas login skin I did. So I'm planning on making that accessible to Streamlabs Scene Workshop within the next day or so. So keep your eye out for that if you want to get that for the FLX 359. Scott Palmer 50-50. So he kind of won some and then lost some. Is that what you're saying? Cause I watched a couple of his older races he was doing, dude, and he's a hell of a driver, to be honest. I mean, he drives some of the most. The cars that he drives has some of the most horsepower in drag racing, dude, and it's insane. Yeah, I can do that, man. You talking about on your truck skin that I made? Yeah, I can definitely do that for you, brother. No problem at all. I know that's your favorite drag racer, man. And I hope everything gets better for you too, Josh. I am so sorry to hear that you ain't having a good day, and I'm so sorry to hear about everything that was happening last week too, man. Not trying to bring up any past feelings or anything, but I really am. My heart goes out to you and your family, brother. Beautiful day out on here. We're rolling about 70. So I plan on keeping it in this gear. Let me go and get over a little bit. There we go. 1.5 mile. Oh. I can keep going straight down this road. It's just trying to get me to take the shortest route. I think really the next thing I really want to learn how to do is learn how to do the dashboard set, like customize the dashboard and the sun visors and stuff like that. I did not see that truck there. I was looking at chat. This is why you don't text and drive right there, guys. Shouldn't even be messing with your phone while driving. Huge safety risk with doing so. And see, most people that do it don't even realize that if they hit somebody and that person dies, well, then you're going to be looking at lifetime in jail, man. All over a phone. Just the reality of it. Not only that, you would have been taking away somebody's child. Alright, let me see if I can get over here. It looks like we got a tanker truck pulling up beside us. Got some chemicals on the back. Yep, it's a chemical tanker. Got another tanker coming up here. It looks like I can keep going straight. I think it's that next turn up there is where I gotta make the left turn. How is the weather down that way? Today, dude, it got up to 94 at its highest, and the feel-like temperature got up to 103, which has been a little bit lower than it has been in the past couple of days. Which I'm glad to hear about, to be honest with you, because we're supposed to begin getting a break in the heat next week, or within the next 2 or 3 days. We're supposed to get down to the 70s. But as of recently, it's been scorching hot, man. Today it got up pretty hot for a feel-like temperature of 104. Main reason why it has the feel-like temperature is because of the humidity. And down here where I live, man, the humidity gets pretty bad. Do y'all deal with humidity where you're from, Josh? Or is it more so of dry heat? Gotta chill here for a second. Man, look at that. I mean, the graphics and everything, the reflections, just looking really nice. Yeah, that bus looks like it's from the either 60s or 70s. I'm gonna say more so the 70s. Just from the way it looks. And that Ford truck there, that looks like a 75 to an early 80s. First, I said Ford, that's a Chevy truck there. How's the weather been down your, not down your way, but over towards your way, Josh? First person hit. Get on the highway for just a second. Then we're going to be getting right back off the highway up here. Speed limit slows down to 35. Get over in the right hand lane because we got to make this turn up here. Speed limit on this road is 45. We're going to be still heading towards the east. Sorry, my bad, the south. I said the east. Every time I say that, it reminds me of Patrick. Oh, I thought you said west. South 75 for a little bit. A lot of turning going on. We got the green light. There we go. What's up, Jay? How you doing today? It got up to 83 your way, Josh. Man, yeah, that's a little warm there. 83. That's about the temperature it is right now. It's 84 Fahrenheit right now where I'm at. Getting a little bit better with these coughs, but yeah, I don't know what the hell I had. I think I had a little bit of a sinus congestion going on. It's kind of all like pooling up in my chest. Lord have mercy, Josh. How you doing today, Jay? I hope you've been doing good, my brother. Day's been going good. Yeah, afternoon. Just hauling some old school, an old school truck, Chevy truck here with this old school bus here. I have no idea what brand it is. It got flames on the front. I just realized that. Pretty cool. And then we got the FLX 359 with the independent owner operator skin on it, made by Dan McNarry, or Goggles 56 as y'all know him on Steam Workshop. Really awesome guy, man. Hey, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, brother. I've had a pretty good day myself, to be honest with you. Had a really good dinner tonight. Jay, you're gonna laugh. I had homemade hamburgers with homemade bread, homemade hamburger buns. Looks like one of them old school Ford buses. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't really put my finger on it if it was a Ford or a Chevy, because the truck's a Chevy. But it does look like an old school Ford bus. Hang on, let me see if I can get up in the camera here. I'm gonna take a look. Got me interested now. Because the truck's a Chevy, as you can see. You got the Chevy symbol. Alright, let me take a look at this bus. Oh, look, I told you it was a Chevy. I told you it was a Chevy. That thing got hot rod flames on the front of it too. What does it say up there? 3D and in-game mod content. Bart's design. Bart's the one that made the trailer. He's the one that made these vehicles here. And FLX 359, well, FLX mods did the truck here, which is like the truck from like the, I want to say 60s to 70s here. And then of course we got the independent owner operators, drive free, all together. Established 2024, made by Goggles 56. I mean, it's just an awesome truck. I told you it was a Chevy though, man. That was my first guess. Then I started thinking Ford. And the reason I thought it was a Ford is just like you, it kind of looks like the old school Ford buses. Dude, I've been thinking about it, to be honest with you. I might pick me up that Chevy, not Chevy, the Ford trucks. I haven't really used my steering wheel that came along with the wheel itself in a minute. Last time I used that was back when I was playing Farming Sim. Which has been a minute since I've been on Farm Sim too. But I am thinking about getting me one of those Ford trucks and doing a couple of hauls with them. Look like you get some pretty cool looking cargo, and looks like you can upgrade them pretty neat. A lot of people are complaining. I'm seeing people talking about, oh, this ain't going to be a truck game anymore. They're going to be making cars. The thing about it is if you don't want to use the truck, you ain't got to use it. I mean, if you don't want to use the Ford truck, don't download the DLC. Don't get the DLC. Then you ain't got to worry about it. You know? It's like people always got something to complain about with the video game. The fact of the matter is, they're not the ones that made the video game. You know what I mean? They're not the developers. The developers have ownership to put whatever they want in the game. That's like if they wanted to, they could put they could put it where you could actually pay with real money to get your fuel. But they don't do that. I need a job in Missouri because I know one guy does trucks. In Missouri? I gotta redo a couple of people's paint jobs I've done. I want to kind of fix them up a little bit better. I mean, they don't look bad. Don't get me wrong. It ain't nothing like bad looking. It's just I kind of, you know, as the person that makes the skin, you can kind of see your mistakes. Alright, I'm going slow on down here. Look like we got a little bit of a wait going on. Slow it down. I did change up a couple of settings on here too. I changed up my audio settings. I went to go look and see how to get a better audio sound for the truck's engine, and it seems to make a difference from what I found on of course on Google. No, it's that. Oops. What is it, Josh? Also, how's everybody doing? Thank y'all for stopping by and checking out my live stream, man. Really do appreciate everybody being up in here. Speed limit 35, we're doing 32. Avid historian. 7 out of 30. Got an achievement. I've been thinking about getting the old Marmon back out. What's up, Ray? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good myself. You gotta make sure Grandpa's still alive on Farming Sim. That dude is, you know, Grandpa's standing right on by the shed, man. He's still watching over the farm right now on Farm Sim. I do plan on starting to hop on that game though. I've been thinking about doing some different content on here, if y'all would like to see that. Of course, I'm still always going to be doing a lot of the ATS, but I do plan on getting some ETS2 in there, Farm Sim, kind of alongside those lines. Going slow it on down here a little bit. There we go. While we were making that turn up there. Speed limit 65. We're going past a historic place. I have no idea what the name of that place is. But it looks pretty daggone neat. I would like to go check it out sometime. I keep forgetting to set the mod back where I can see the I had the pivot roof cam and the camera tweak mod where you can move the camera further back out. I keep forgetting to add those. Because at one point when the issue with the loading cargo logo wasn't popping, I've removed all that. And I haven't set it back yet. So we're going to be going south Route 69 to 287. Waiting for it to clear out. And I'm good to go. Turn my jakes off. Yeah, do different really helps with growth. Oh, dude, trust me, I know exactly what you're meaning. It does. It just provides a little bit more wider content. I mean, I'm always going to be doing I'm always going to be an avid ATS player. I really love trucking. I love the content. I just love everything about it. But at the same time, really, I'm not looking for growth of subscribers and stuff like that. I'm kind of just doing it because I enjoy it, but also providing content for y'all as well. Because if y'all enjoy the content, then hey man, that's awesome. But if you don't, then, you know, that's your own opinion. You know what I mean? Because I'm not looking to get money off of YouTube. That's That's my main thing about me, is I'm not really those types of YouTubers like other content creators where they look to get paid, or they look at it as a business and they only hop on it because it's prevalent, or you know what I mean? Yeah, man, the Ford pickup truck coming to this game is going to be really neat. I think it's going to have a lot of cool designs and a lot of customized trailers, and dude, who knows what kind of engines they make for it too. Josh does big some right, you oh damn, truck driving friends. All right, hang on, Josh. Let me read your comment a little bit. Hang on. Let me get to a slow down. Okay. All right, so like when I'm doing like a truck wrap or something like that, would I have to ask another person that does the truck skins and stuff to send it to me if it's something I can't fully do? I typically, what I would do in that situation is, I wouldn't, I'm not a person that goes off and asking people like, hey, can you make me this truck skin? I'm more so try to find out on my own and try to learn on my own with that kind of stuff. But when I do need help, I do ask my good buddy Slim 505 for some options and tips and information, and he really does help me provide that type of information to me in a way that I can understand, and super helpful with that kind of stuff too. So yes, I do have to ask some people for help alongside with learning how to do the pink truck skins and all that kind of good stuff. Because it is a lot. It takes a lot of time too. A lot of people don't realize how much time it takes. Does it join into Missouri like Iowa and all that kind of stuff? Like within Arkansas? And it does. You can drive across state lines on here. So like, let's say I'm in Texas. I want to go out to Arkansas. I can drive all the way up past the borderline that borders Texas and Arkansas on here. Got a little bit of lag there, but we're doing good. Make sure I got around that. There we go. Imagine that old school Mustang road trip with friends. Oh, dude. Brother, that is that would be amazing, dude. Just you, some friends, some good music on the road. Oh, dude. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to make it to where it has some really decent cargo stuff that you can haul, like hay, grass, machinery, maybe even water tank. That would be cool. Cause there's or a fuel truck. I seen one of those just yesterday. They had a really cool looking old school Ford truck that they put together an oil tanker thing on the back, like you know how like a pickup truck has that extra bed in the back, where the whole thing was the fuel tank in the back of the truck. And I'll tell you, dude, that thing was cool looking. And he's hauling gasoline. Whoa there, buddy. You seen I had my blinker on, you were gonna let me over. What's going on there? I ain't gonna hit your car. There we go. Sheesh. Have you ordered the track damn. Sorry for my cussing there. I'm trying to get better. IR5 Pro bundle yet? I have not. I gotta wait till I get a little bit more money on that. But I do appreciate you sending me the link to that too, Christian. Did that truck? Oh, he already went. That's what I get for not paying attention. Now I gotta wait. But I do plan on getting that pretty soon. Now I do appreciate you sending me the link to that. Come on, let me go. Thank you. I had to send at that intersection. Right now I'm still using the Logitech wheel with the side adapter and the side wheel on it. And I'm using a TH8A Thrustmaster shifter with the extension shifter I got off Amazon for like 40 bucks. And the Logitech pedals. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate that. Also, guys, I don't know if I put it, if it left it in. Hang on. What is going on? Dude, I'm telling you, this is getting a little out of hand here. There we go. I don't know if I put it in description or not, but y'all definitely go check out Christian's fan page, his YouTube page on Facebook as well. And head over to his channel and check out his channel. He's got some awesome content over there. And while you're doing so, also check out Slim505's content and Dan McNarry and Freebeard. Some of the top people, man. And Busman Entertainment. Got a lot of good content over there. There we go. Roll down the window a little bit more. Kind of cruise it. Right on up to the stop sign. Double check both ways before going. That dude's rolling, ain't he? We're about to do the same. Go. Ain't gonna fly on the monitor. Look like, you know, the fly reminds me of that old horror movie. That was a creepy ass movie. Kind of right out there with Candyman. I think it was directed by the same dude. Look, there's the oil fields right there. About to be going across. Look at that beautiful ocean, dude. Man, I bet you that water feels so nice right now. After being in 104 weather today, man. That's what the feel like temperature got up to today, man. 104. I really do feel bad for like all the people that have to work out in this heat. Roofers, VDOT workers, power line, I don't know what they're called, power line workers. All of them, man. I really do. My heart goes out to them and much respect to them. Truck drivers as well, man. Some truck drivers don't even have AC in their trucks. UPS, man, just UPS truck drivers, man. You know, I don't even think they have AC in their truck. And even if they did, they had to hop out, get back in, hop out, get back in. You know what I mean? Really bad on them too. Oh, I didn't realize that was a stop sign. Gotta stop, gotta stop. Whew. Speed limit slows down to 22. Alright, let me see how I go about this. Alright. So I have to get over here. Rob Banks, what's up, man? What PC am I running on? I am running on a Power Spec G9 2228. It's a pre-built one, but when I got it, it was just all I had in it was 2 fans and a motherboard. Didn't have a GPU in it or nothing. I bought the GPU. I got a NVIDIA RTX 3050. I got me some Arctic fans in there, so now I got 4 fans in the case. And the motherboard that it came with was an AMD motherboard. So that's what I got running in there, and I got 2 Ling fans up in there running as my intake fans, and my Arctic fans are the outtake fans. But it seems to be running really good with this graphics card. The RTX 3050 is holding up. May not be the best of the best, but it does its job. You know what I mean? And thank you, man. Yeah, when I first got my PC, it didn't have nothing in it, like I said, and I was on a hand-me-down GPU that was from 13 years ago. Alright, so we're going to be traveling. We're taking the ferry. But yeah, man, it was from 13 years ago. It was a 13-year-old GPU hand-me-down. And I'll tell you, that thing used to feel like a space heater beside me, dude. Not only that, just having 2 fans in the case. But I got everything all set up. I also cleaned out the CPU that was in this, because the CPU fan that was in this case before I got it was so dusty. So dusty, dude. I mean, like, it was like big clumps of dust. Am I going the right way? I don't know if that's a truck hauling a semi-truck. No. Oh, look. Got to talking. But it was so dusty. Hang on, let me get around here. Like, you wouldn't imagine. Now, when I took the CPU off, the thermal paste that was on there, I didn't realize that you had to replace the thermal paste if you break the seal. Found that out down the road from my cousin, like, the next day. Afterwards, I didn't run my PC without no thermal paste in there, of course, because I kind of felt like, yeah, something ain't right. So he tells me that I have to replace the thermal paste in it, and so I got that all replaced, and that should be good for several years now, and got a pretty much a brand new PC running right now, man. May still have a couple old parts, but it ain't nothing to it. I do appreciate it. Christian. Dude, I hope you're the best on that appointment tomorrow, Christian. I really do, brother. I have an AMD Ryzen 7 in my gaming laptop. Yeah, Ryzens are really good, dude. Ryzens and AMD see, AMD is like what most people are getting nowadays. AMD is what a lot of people are getting nowadays. A lot of people are changing over from NVIDIA. I'm going to stay with NVIDIA because I really do like the quality and the way that the stuff is built and processed together. Come on, can I make it? Yeah, we made it. Maybe one day you can do a short on the complete setup. Oh yeah, man, and I got to, I can definitely do that. I can do a video. I was thinking about doing that, showing off the entire setup so far. But, I got two MSI monitors running side by side. I got one for my stream so I can see what everybody's chit-chatting. Because originally I was using my phone and that was god-awful. Trying to drive and use my phone and look down at the phone and then wreck all over the place and then look back up, realize you're on the wrong side of the road. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to be able to get damn, bumpy. Two MSI monitors. Ooh, look at these train tracks, man. Speed limit's 25 on these things. I ain't doing that. But yeah, I'll definitely do either a short or complete video on it. I'll probably make a video. I used to do shorts, then I found out that if you do shorts most of the time, your channel really gets pushed out as a short channel on YouTube. So like a lot of people just rather watch the shorts instead of watching your videos. I was like, yeah, man, that you know, that ain't cool. Like, you kind of want people to actually stop by and check out your content that you've been making, that you've been putting a lot of time and effort into. You know what I mean? Because making videos, man, it takes a lot of your time. Most people don't realize it because you gotta, first you gotta make the video, then you gotta wait for the video to be processed, and then you have to upload it to YouTube, which takes another whole step of processing. Because YouTube does this thing where it processes the video to its own standard. But yeah, man, definitely. Christian, it ain't no problem, man. I really do hope everything goes well. I gotta go back to the dentist on the 14th to get my tooth in the far back fixed. Just had my tooth, number 30 molar pulled, about 2 weeks back. That's healing up. That wasn't as bad as I was thinking, dude. Getting a tooth pulled ain't none. Thing I hate about it though is just blood. I just do not do well with blood. Alright. Back when I was a teenager, it didn't bother me, but as an adult, I don't know what it is. Just don't like the, don't like all the, blood or anything like that. Alright, let's go make this delivery here. Yo, watch all your videos. I appreciate that, the boys. Thank you for, stopping by and checking out the live stream and checking out my videos as well. We got late because I was sitting around, mainly just cruising. But I really do like doing the drives on here, so I ain't too bothered by getting a little late fee. But I really do appreciate that, man. Oh, I forgot to add the skin back to this. That's the reason why it's this. Got, Bart's game crash. Hang on. That's Bart's trailer. I gotta set the paint job back into the mod download. That's the reason why it crashed like that. So, heads up for anybody that plays ATS. If you try to start your game and you have a skin on a certain truck and you try to go pick that truck, it'll crash because you do not have that truck in the mod order. I mean that skin in the mod order. So like that one, I had Slim 505's custom truck skin on there. That's actually on the Steam Workshop, so definitely go check that out when you get a chance. He put a lot of time into making the skin too. It's Hell Creek Trucking. That's the company I truck for. 66 views, man. Look at that. And 6 concurrent viewers. Appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Really am glad y'all watch all of my videos and watch my live streams and stuff, man. This is crazy to me that people will actually watch watch my content. Because when I look at myself, I kind of see myself as a boring person, but D Ryzen 7. How much did the gaming lot like? What year did you get your gaming laptop, Christian? All right, now it should load up. What? Still not loading? I'm scared to hit it. It might crash it again. Hang on. You know what I'll do? Here's what we'll do. I'll sell it. Then go to trailer purchase. Should be in Bart's trailer here. Yep, there it is. The Great Dane. So this is how it starts off too. When you first get the trailer, it doesn't have all the cool stuff on it just yet. You gotta manually put all that stuff on there. Um, that's like the painted sides. You can get different designs on here. Let's see if it loaded up Slim's 505's what is his skin. Should loaded it up. Check. Best thing to do is this right. Guess it didn't. Oh well. I don't know what's going on with that. Um, but yeah, that's Bart's reefer trailer there, which you can get for I think it was like 30 bucks when I got it, or 25. My bad, it's 25 bucks. Going to dismiss this trailer. We're gonna use something else. Relocate. Oh, don't sell. Relocate this trailer back to Chinook. Rob Banks, I actually drive trucks myself, but the rates have been crazy. So you're a real life truck driver. Like, what's been going on with the rates? Also, I got my Discord link down below, but I forgot to upload it. Hang on. Man, I stay forgetting stuff, dude. If you wanted to, man, you can, and if you have a Discord, definitely join up in the Discord, brother. Let me get the Discord link out there. Here you go. Now this should work. That's my Discord link to my Discord. So just hit that, and if you got a Discord, you can just join right on up. If you don't, it'll ask you to create an account. But yeah, I got a couple other real life truck drivers up in there, and they send me pictures of the journeys that they've been on. Really cool stuff, dude. Uh, what kind of what kind of stuff do you haul? See if the slot and tarp one got the skin on there. That's strange, dude. I don't know what's going on with my paint skins. I gotta check something out with that. Let's go and get the old Wilson Commander out there. Let's do some grain hauling. I ain't gonna spend a lot of time doing like the whole sign. I think the most I'm gonna do is just change up these wheels. Really like these tires a lot. But I can here. I might use tires there. Those are my top favorites. But yeah, there's a lot of design and detail you can do to this. Excuse me, do to this trailer. I mean, you can spend hours on top of hours customizing trailers and trucks too. But I ain't gonna be doing all that. Here we go. Let's go and get up in the Wilson Commander trailer here, and let's get a. Let's see. This is the Peterbilt 389. Made by Pister. This is the Pister 389. Got the Hell Creek Trucking logo on the side there. Might get the Hell Creek Trucking Grain and Seed on there since we're about to do a grain haul. Yeah, I really do like that light teal green blue. See if I can get it a little bit darker. It's like a turquoise. That's the type of design I'm going. Make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, that looks nice. Check the inside. Man, look at this thing, dude. Alright, that one's nice. And we'll get the custom air freshener here. These are made by Pupz, by the way. I take no credit on this. These are all made by Pupz. The Skool party. No war, money, make it break. Trying to find a really cool Hell Creek Ranch, so let's do that one. Alright, let's go and hop up in this truck here. This is a Pister 389 made by Pister Modding. I think when I got it, it was 65 because I paid a little bit extra. I tipped the modder for it. Gave him like three more bucks. Just because I know how much time and effort it goes into making this stuff. Rob Banks, whatever they put on the flatbed, brother, I don't get to choose. So you haul so you got a flatbed. You run flatbeds, man. That's pretty daggone cool. Now, is it just one flatbed or do you run like a B train type deal? Because if you run in them B trains, dude, I have no idea how the hell you back them things up. The things, dude, are insane, Mac. But that's still really cool, man, and much respect to you for what you do. I have a lot of respect for truck drivers, man. If they stopped hauling, the world would stop right there. Kirksville. People just don't understand. A lot of people are like, well, we can still manage without truck drivers and stuff. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck. Alright, change the time of day. Time to we'll start at 5 o'clock in the morning. There we go. This one, brother, I can't understand the double trailer. Dude, I can't either, to be honest. I don't like the red light with the green. But, I can't dude, on here, because I don't drive truck in real life. Uh, but I've come from a family of truck drivers and stuff. A lot of my family members were truck drivers. But, you and me both on the whole reversing of a B-train trailer, dude. Them things are insane, Mac. I watch a dude call them all, and the way he backs some B-trains up like ain't no tomorrow, dude, is just amazing to me. I find that really amazing. Because I know a little bit, I know that you're supposed to look at the back trailer, the one that's right behind your truck, as your truck. That trailer is supposed to be like your truck. And then that trailer behind that, you gotta kind of like imagine your trailer as your truck, moving that trailer, but also trying to make sure you don't get out of line with the other trailer. But I've seen where some people talk about, like, once you start learning and understanding how that works, it's supposed to be a little bit easier to get into, like, way more difficult spots. But I don't know, man. If I was driving and I was doing a B-train trailer, dude, I don't know, dude. You'd be seeing me cause a lot of damage. That's all I can tell you. Let me take a look on the outside here. I like a day cab truck too. What kind of truck do you drive, man? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a Cummins ISM engine in this thing. So this thing is pretty loud. Once we get going and you hear that Jake brake kick in, dude. So Louisiana is going to be the next DLC released. Really can't wait for that to pop. I think Louisiana is going to be probably the most spot that I'm going to be in. I might even try to set up. I might sell my garages and set me up a new garage station in Louisiana and start doing like a local drive thing there. I think that would be really cool and have like a local business where I'm actually going to see if I can get some more trucks out on the road. Now I don't know if they can drive modded trucks or if the AI's got to have the SES trucks. But man, look at this thing, dude. I love the color. We're going to turn on my mini map. We're going to get down the road. Slow it on down. Fucking rolling, dude. AI can use... Hang on. Sorry. AI can use modded trucks too? Well, I know exactly what I'm about to do. Once I get my businesses set. Definitely gonna get some AI truck drivers in the pister, dude. Have a Peterbilt fleet. Now I'm probably gonna have to stop and get fuel once we get loaded up. Depending on where we're going, it might have a fuel station there. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But if it's part of the ATS expansion, more likely it's going to have a a fuel stop at the ranch. We got 19 miles, so I think it is a part of the ATS expansion where we're going. Let me double check that. Evergreen. I don't know. It kind of looks like it. They added a lot of new stuff with that expansion. Also, if you wanted to check out that ATS expansion, man, it's on the Truckee mod. Rob Banks, do you play ATS like on your downtime? I know you drive truck in real life, which, dude, I mean, that's got to be awesome as hell, man. Being out on the road. Running a flatbed, man. Flown the gears right now. You don't play ATS? Hey, look, man. I'll be honest with you. I think, since you're up in the truck all day, I'm pretty sure you don't want to be on a game right after you get out of the truck either. Nah, man, I'm just joking with that, but I really do appreciate you stopping by and checking out the live stream, man. I think that's really cool that you drive truck in real life, and I really do respect that. What do you think about ATS, man? Like, what's your thoughts on it? Compared to the real thing. Oh, didn't mean to slam on brakes like that. I was trying to downshift there. Go ahead, go ahead. Love damn. Love Slide Jerry straight pipes Cummins. Oh, dude. I think that's what this is. I gotta double check it. I don't know if it's Slide Jerry's engine I'm using right now or Z Mods. It's one of the two. You drive my uncle's Peterbilt. Dude, a 579? Oh man. I bet you that truck is amazing looking, dude. That's kind of almost the same style as this, but a little bit different. A whole different model. 579, man, that's a nice truck. Oh, slow it down a little bit more. There we go. It's a nice game. Thinking of buying a scrap Kinsworth 10800 to build a setup. Man, dude, you know that'd be insane, Mac. But that'd be awesome as hell to see. So you're thinking about getting the game and actually having like a full-on truck setup. Dude, if you do that, man, you definitely gotta hop up in the Discord, man, and send some pictures of the setup. That'd be so awesome to see. Alright, I'm actually gonna turn in right here, and since this is a spot that we gotta go to. They just really want to get you to drive through that way. That way you're already at the loading cargo. I think we get the animated loading with this trailer here too. Alright, let's see what we got going on. This is gonna be a nice drive. How far we got? 358. I still have the old. There we go. We'll haul some potatoes. I think that said potatoes. Yep, potatoes. Gonna get some potatoes loaded up in the back here. Where we gotta go? Aha, I see. Pull up in there the right way instead of what I did on the video last time. I backed up in there. He really puts it just pull straight forward. Now I am running the ATS expansions on here. But the Wilson Commander made by pupz Modding too. He's the same dude that made the truck. And you get the, if you buy the mega pack, oh hang on. You buy the mega pack, the truck, you get like 3 different trailers. Do I get the, hang on. Do I get the animated loading here? It should. Oh. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me pull up a little bit straighter for it. See if it needs to activate that way. I guess I don't. I guess you don't get the animated loading here. Well, that's a bummer. That's okay though. Go ahead and get loaded up here. I guess it's only for like corn, soybean, wheat, stuff like that. I don't think it would do the animated loading thing with potatoes. I think that's what's going on. It's a nice game, thinking of buying a scratch. That's right, I read that. That's a beauty you're driving, bro. Sheesh. Yeah, man, this is pupz Modding's truck he made. It was see, the original cost of it's 80, and the reason why it's 80 is because you get like two or three trailers with the pack. I think it's 2 trailers, and you get a whole different yard with that mod as well. That's the reason why it costs 80. But man, I really do appreciate that. I try to envision what I would like to have like in real life as a truck driver. That's what I try to put it as. And this is the Hell Creek Grain and Seed. The Hell Creek company is what I truck for. I drive virtual truck company within Dan McNarry's or Goggles 56, as y'all know, Discord. And I'm part of the Hell Creek trucking community in there. Slim 505, he's one of the original members in there. I hopped in a couple years down the road. No, I hopped in a couple months after he was already in it. So Slim's like one of the main originators of Hell Creek trucking. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate that. So I'm pretty much I'm pupz modding out right now. I got the trailer and I got the truck. And we got, I think, either Slide Jury or Z-Mod's engine in this thing, dude. I'll hit the jakes once we get up out of here and let you hear the jake brakes in this truck. Just got to take it easy real quick for the boss, man, so that we won't get yelled at over the CB radio. I want to let them know we're leaving. Most people are like, no, no blinker on the dirt roads. I still use a blinker. Here, let's go and hit it right here. That's what the Jake brakes sound like in this thing, dude. That's stage 2. I hit it at stage 3 there at the very end. Why you say that, Christian? You talking about because of the truck he drives? Or what he's thinking about building? Yeah, she burnt. Oh yeah, this thing got some mean sounding Jakes in it, dude. We go and get over a little bit for him. There you go, buddy. Also, much respect to the farmers out there too. If any of y'all are farmers, y'all make the world go around too. People don't really give y'all much credit on. Love Peterbilt. Oh, Christian, dude. The Fast 79, like what he drives, is like one of the most sought after Peterbilts half the time. Outside of most people like 379s and 389s, but that Fast 79 is one of the top, in my opinion. That's what I would love to have. Not mine's, Chris. My uncles and aunt makes a lot of money. Oh, sorry. I'm over here reading the chat. I just. Well, I'll tell you, Rob. Much respect to you on driving the trucks, man. I really do appreciate you being up in here. I appreciate everybody stopping by, man. 92 views, almost 100 views within almost an hour and 30 minutes of being live. I'll tell you, that's what's up, man. Yeah, dude, I love Peterbilts, man. Those are my favorite. You like this Peterbilt? This is a, I want to say this one here, with the way the hood is, would be considered a 389. Take a look at the hood here. That's how you can really tell. Yeah, I would say this is a 389 model that I got built here. Alright, let me see if I can go and get back over in the left-hand lane. Gotta get ready to make a turn up here. Go and set it to stage 3 Jakes. There we go. That thing set to stage 3. I was flung gears downshifting just then. Look, there goes the Google car. It's 2 of them. They must be rolling out, going to go get lunch on the lunch break or something. Hey man, you want to stop taking pictures of fields and stuff? Yeah, let's go and head up to the Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. We call it Hardee's where I'm at. We also got a Whataburger, which I do not like. Last time I got a Whataburger, man, it tastes like dish liquid. I don't really eat out anymore like I used to. I like a lot of home cooking, man. When you can make stuff at home taste as good as a restaurant, who needs a restaurant? Also, thank you, Christian, man. Yeah, D-Mods makes a lot of good engine sounds too, man. And they're not really that expensive. They're like $4 or $5. Alright, let me see, make sure no traffic coming anyway. Mainly that way is what we gotta worry about. Never been down this road before, I don't think. It says I had, but I don't remember it. Man, dude, them Jakes are loud, dude, ain't they? Bro, the game looks so good. I can see the reflection of cars passing like they did a good job. Oh yeah, man. That's one thing about this game, like, and it's all about the computer you got running too. Depending on what graphics card. That's like sometimes I do have some glitches going on because I run a really high reflection rate. But I got a lot of my stuff turned down to a medium. Like the grass and the vegetation I got set to medium. The weather as well. So I can kind of get a little bit more frames per second with the reflection on high. And that's why you get such a really good reflection. But see, look, if you look at those signs up ahead, see how they're blinking? The information signs, they're kind of glitching out a little bit. That's because I got my settings turned down a little bit to like a medium. But once you roll right up on them, it starts glitching. Oh man, you know what I forgot, guys? I forgot to stop and get fuel. Uh-oh. Hang on, let me see where the next fuel stop is. We're rolling on E. Pontiac, standing tall and sounding good. Yes, sir, brother. Appreciate you stopping up in here. I do believe you're new to the channel. I haven't seen you or Rob up in this channel before, but I really do appreciate y'all being up in here, man. So we're going to be doing like a loop-de-loop up here around that what I call a blind curve, and then once we get halfway down here, we'll be able to cut off to the left here and really be able to get some fuel up there. Looks like, I don't know if it's full on off ramp or do I have to go off this main road and then do like a turnaround. I don't know, we'll see once we get up there, because I gotta stop and get fuel. If y'all look at my fuel gauge, I don't even think I got enough. Oh yeah, we're almost on E, look at that. Yeah, I'm new, just sub to you. Thank you, man. Appreciate you subscribing. I'm sorry I ain't got all like the fancy alert things set up just yet, but I will get that set up eventually. I gotta figure out how that works, but thank you for subscribing, man. Glad to have you up in here, and I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Alright, speed limit's 45, about to get up on the interstate here. I just really like playing this game, and I really like just chit-chatting it up with everybody who joins. Having a good time. Like if you had like a stressful day or something like that, just hop on and just chit-chat. That's pretty much what I do it for. That Cummins engine is sounding really good up in this truck, man. I'm going to put these windows halfway up. Oh, there goes our fuel light just cut on. 17 gallons out of 200. I don't even know if I got enough to make it. I won't paying attention to my fuel. That's on me. I'm gonna try to lay off the accelerator as much as I can until I can get the fuel stop right up here to the left. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's been a minute since I had to do this. All good, bro. I'll be back on gaming PC soon, so I'll be back on ATS one of these days. I'll convoy with you. Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. Most definitely. Now, I do custom truck skins as well. I've been learning how to use paint.net. There's still a lot I gotta learn, but yeah, man. Maybe I could hook you up with a custom paint job or something on ATS, man. Alright, I gotta figure out how this works here. I gotta get off this way anyways. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to wrap around. Let me see. So I'm gonna have to drive up here, make a right turn, come all the way down this way, and then wrap into the fuel stop in the rest area. 15 gallons, guys. Hell yeah, cool with me. No problem, brother. Ain't no problem, man. Christian, my channel dropped down to 319 subscribers. That's alright, brother. They'll trust me. It goes up and it goes down. They'll be right on back. But then the next video or live stream, depending on what you want to do, you'll get twice as more as what you had last time. That's just the way YouTube is. That it goes up and down and fluctuates. That's one thing I had to learn to not really to be too worried about, is looking at my subscribers, because a lot of people get discouraged when they see the subscriber count drop. But what you got to realize is it's going to fluctuate. It's not always going to be the top number. It's going to go down some every now and then. That's like during the days I had to take off for healing with my tooth removal or tooth extraction, I lost like 4 or 5 subscribers. But I just, I don't let it bring me down or nothing. I just hop right on back on and get right back to it, man. That's what it's all about. Alright, let me try to get to this fuel stop before I run out of fuel, man. I'm about to have a truck sitting in the middle of the highway if I would have kept going and not paying attention. Y'all would have been like, that was a cool truck for a minute. Alright, hang on, let me check something real quick. Yep, I turned down this way. I really do like those dump trucks there too. That looks like a Mack. Almost. Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all, man. I'm really more of like a plain color on the truck than I am like ones with like a whole bunch of just different colors on it. I really like the plain, like almost not matte, but you know, like this one here, like teal, and then you got like ones that are uh almost like a cream color. I'm really big on those types of trucks. I like the stacks on this truck too. It just lines up with the way the truck looks. Let me go and pull this straight. That way I ain't blocking no traffic or nothing. They can get around that trailer. I got a 53-foot grain trailer on the back of this thing. I haven't figured out OBS fully. I do want to live stream ATS though. Uh, OBS Studios, it is a lot to it. I want to check something out too real quick, guys. It is a lot to it. Once you first get on, it can kind of seem a little bit overwhelming. But once you get the hang of it, I mean, once you figure out what your megabytes per second are in your frames and everything like that, it kind of becomes a little bit easier to negotiate or figure out, I should say, not negotiate, but y'all know what I mean. Suspension up. I want to try something here. Suspension down. Rear suspension. Going to be that. Suspension down. It's going to be that. And then reset suspension. That. Let's see how this works. See if I can get this thing to work. Alright, so I gotta actually have a truck that does it, that has the automatic, not automatic, but suspension lowering. Unless I gotta have my truck on, hang on. Oh! There we go. Gonna lower that bad boy. Bring it up just a tad bit. Bet you that some of y'all didn't even realize that you could do this on here. That's with the suspension lowering. It's all about going in the suns and looking around. Alright, there we go. You gotta have the truck running. I just figured that out. Y'all wanna know something funny too? I didn't fill this truck all the way up. Oh yeah, I did. I don't know why it's saying on the bottom there, 120 out of 200. Oh well, that's trucky at. I gotta reset that thing anyways. Ain't no problem. Also, thank you for the heads up on that, brother. Gotta slow it on down. Now we're rolling in. Now we're styling and profiling, man. Oh yeah, now we're rolling. Alright, we're about to get up on this interstate for a little bit. Easy does it on the turn. We got 141 miles to go. What's up, Rob? I'm back, had tough answer. Oh, you're good, brother. No problem, no problem. You know what gets on my nerves a lot of the times, man? Is when I think I have a serious phone call going on, and it turns out to be one of those scammers that be calling about a car's extended warranty. I'll just up and tell him, I'll be like, I don't even drive, man. One of the most funniest ones is the one that my pops pulled on him, man. The scam caller called and he sat there and said, "You talking about that red go-kart sitting outside?" Gotta go, hit the road in a few. I'll catch you in the next vid, driver. Keep it rolling. Hey, I appreciate you, Pontiac, and you be safe out there on the roads, brother. Much respect to what you do. Thank you for keeping the world rolling. Whoa there, buddy. That dude had to slow his roll. He had to come to a stop. I was rolling through. Alright, let's go hit the brakes. We'll bring the front end up a little bit more. About right there. That way we don't scratch your bumper. Hey Jake, the owner of the truck IR, the track IR company, he's an Army veteran. Oh really, dude? Who's the owner? Much respect goes out to all the veterans too out there, man. Thank y'all for y'all service and thank y'all for keeping the world safe, man. I really am looking into getting that track IR. That'd be super cool to have, man. I seen you use it in your videos, Christian. Is it hard to set up, or is it kind of straightforward? Because I'm also thinking about getting off the headset instead of having my headset on. Thinking about getting me one of those microphones a lot of like the interviewers and people like Peter Santinello use and stuff, where it's like it's got like a really felt kind of, I guess it's called a pop on it, and it clicks onto your collarbone or your shirt. You can kind of have it just sitting there, you can talk, and it's supposed to pick up really good sound. And of course on OBS Studios, you can have it to where background noise won't pick up in it. Going to slow it down through here, man, as we roll through the town. You gonna let me go? Thank you, sir. Yep, we got 112 miles to go. Oh, please don't pull out in front of me there, 5-0. Damn, look at the windmills out there, man. Going to head back up into first person here. Stay on the outer side, give this truck a little bit of room. Speed limit's 55. No problem. Davenport's to the right. Dos Monas is straight ahead. About to be heading down Route 63 here. Coming on through. Gonna keep it in this gear to get up this hill here. Then once we get up the hill, we're going to shift it up to 15th gear. Right about now. Alright, it's going to hop back up in the third person here. I mean first person. 1 second, Rob. I was about to say in Idaho. In Ohio, they have a field full of windmills. Every time I pass, it makes me think of aliens. Every time you pass, it makes you think of aliens. Windmills are pretty cool though, man. And the way that they haul them things on those triple axle trailers too, through like the cities. Like the special haulers, special transport truck drivers get to haul them. And the way that their wheels move on the back end of the trailer. Man, dude, it's crazy. It's not too hard once you figure it out. Now I have it fine-tuned. It takes a little adjusting, but once it's adjusted in the Tracker app, it's awesome. Oh, so it's got its own little app. Do you control the app by the phone, or is it software on the computer? Also, thank y'all for the 105 views so far, man. 106. Man, I really appreciate y'all being up in here, dude. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I'll tell you, it's been going good, man. I almost missed that turn. Come on, slow it down. I wasn't paying no attention. I was looking at the chat and watching the views climb. All right, let's take our time here. Gonna make a safe delivery. We ain't driving the left lane. Where if Rolling Thunder came through on there, dude, you better watch out, because they are flying down the roads. And yeah, guys, so the steering wheel I'm using is a real truck steering wheel. It's made by the company Sai. I ordered mine off of ATS Accessories because I got the hub and adapter part for the steering wheel to go on, to fit onto a Logitech steering wheel. So the wheel that you see in the truck here, it's the same steering wheel but different color. Mine's not green, mine's blue. I'll tell you, man, having like a bigger steering wheel than what I was given. I mean, the Logitech steering wheel is really good. The G920, way better than the PXN V10. I used to own the PXN V10 from 2023 to 2024. Good wheel, but it does have its flaws. The wheel itself is really small, for one, and for another, you can't really put a lot of different steering wheel options on it. I'll come to find out down the road, because it's like a third-party steering wheel, or a company, I should say. It's the entry-level wheel, and I would not recommend it if you're going to get a steering wheel, I would recommend Logitech, because Logitech honestly is like the better option if you're going to get a steering wheel for the long run, and if you want to have more stuff compatible with your setup. Another thing to note about the PXN shifters, they're made with like really, I don't even know what you could call it. I don't want to call it 3D printed because it's not 3D printed, but really bad, not good quality plastic. Within like 6 months, my shifter was given out, man. So if you get a shifter, I would recommend getting the Thrustmaster TH8A. Now it is a little costly, but I'll be honest with you, with having it as full metal, well worth it, man, for the long haul. I just want to make that known. I've had a couple people in the past talk about they were going to get a Logitech, a PXN V10. I couldn't remember the brand there for a second. Want to get a PXN V10, and I had to tell them, you know, me personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I ain't trying to sound like no elitist on just Logitech or anything like that, because there are plenty good entry-level wheels. Misshift there. Don't know why the game froze like that either. But if you're looking to upgrade your stuff, like put different steering wheels and stuff on, Logitech. That's how I was able to put the adapter, because what happened to me was I ordered the adapters through ATS accessories, got the adapters, and realized that they didn't line up with the holes. Because you gotta have 6 holes for the first adapter to go on, then you gotta have 3 holes to line up into that adapter, which would be your hub for your steering wheel, and then your steering wheel goes on. Well, the adapter part did not line up with the holes on the steering wheel. I mean, on the PXN's hub. And I was like, man, maybe I got the wrong piece. So I ended up ordering another piece off ATS accessories. Cost me like $10. Spent about $55 on stuff I couldn't even use, man. Then I had to pay $200 out the pocket, 200 and something for the Logitech G920. And the very first adapter that I ever ordered, I put it on there and it fit perfectly. I was like, well, there's my problem. I do have a shifter with the splitter on it. That's what I'm using right now. As you see how, hang on, let me slow it down a little bit. You see how I'm in 9th? I can shift it up to 10th, low to high, and then I split gears, go to 10th to 11th. Yeah, I got my setup to as realistic to a truck can be. That's what I like doing. I like feeling like I'm actually driving the damn truck. Not meaning to cuss, but I feel like I'm actually driving the truck. I don't mean to badmouth on here or nothing. Been really trying to get better about cussing and stuff, because really, you should be able to talk without cussing. Waterloo discovered. And one of my favorite things about the dashboards in trucks, man, is the whole gauge setup. Like, if you look over there on the bottom right gauge, that's actually a clock to tell me what time it is on the game. So right now it's 16:02, so that's like 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, military time. Here we go. Speed limit's 35. Come on, get on up there. We got a stoplight up here. And you know what's crazy? When I first... Oh, we got the green light. I just seen it switch at the last second. When I first hopped on to ATS, right before I got the game and everything set up, because what I was playing on before I had the whole steering wheel set up, even before the PXN, I had a PS4 controller I was using. I was using a PS4 controller. But there's some people that use mouse and keyboard, you know? I mean, hey, if it worked, it worked. But, bring it up a little bit higher. See, that's the suspension all the way up there. At least that way I can see the stoplight when it changes. But yeah, man, when I first started off playing this game, well, what I was going to say is, before I even got my PXM V10 steering wheel, I was playing on a PS4 controller. And before then, I was watching YouTubers like Full Tilt Gaming. He used to be one of my go-to people that I used to watch because I loved his setup he had. I was like, man, look at the shifter, look at the pedals. I mean, he's got the steering wheel and everything set up like a real truck. I was like, man, I wish I could have that, you know? And me, I don't have a lot of money and stuff, so like, that's like with this computer and stuff, I don't have enough money to buy another computer, you know? But that's why I'm always trying to take care of it, make sure everything's alright with it. But yeah, I was watching him and I was like, man, I would love to have a setup like that, you know? Kind of just like wishing and dreaming at that point, and then I started getting the parts in 2022. I think it's when I got my PC, or 2023, like around that area. I got my PC and I got it from a buddy of mine that was originally going to sell it for 1,000, 1,200, you know, because that's how much it's worth. I mean, it's worth 1K, but I bought it for, he talked it down to 400, and you know, which was fine because it didn't you know, didn't have the GPU and stuff in it, so 400 was perfect. I was going to pay 500, but 400 was perfect with me. But yeah, man, turned out to be a really good PC. I've been taking care of it ever since. Been trying to make sure everything's clean with it. Make sure everything's running alright. That's mainly what I try to do all the time. Like, when I ain't got nothing going on, I'll sit down, clean my PC, take everything apart. Hey, give me 1 second, guys, while this train's going by. Just seen a military helicopter flying over. That was crazy sounding. Man, one night me and my girl were laying in the bed, and we were hearing this sound off in the distance. Hey, what's up, Oogie Boogie? Oh, sorry, I still have my blinker on. I still use a PS4 controller. Yeah, man. I mean, if that's what I mean. Like, if it works, man. Because like, not everybody has enough money to sit there and go off and buy like $200 to $300 stuff, man. And PS4 controllers work really well in this game. It's all about how you have it set up. You know, like you go into the settings, you can use a PS4 controller just to make it work just as good as a steering wheel. That's the thing a lot of people don't really think about. Man, we're almost out of fuel again, dude. We rolling. And there ain't nothing wrong with using a heck on, some car just went flying bad down the road. And there ain't nothing wrong with using a PS4 controller, man. Thank you, Christian. Really appreciate you subscribing to our channel, man. Also, Oogie Boogie, did you see the post I made on YouTube? Can't remember what it was about. I tagged you in it though, to help you figure it out. Cause you asked me a question, I can't remember what it was. I think I sent you a link to. I'm trying to remember what it was. Hang on. I'll look it up after this. Alright, let me see where I gotta go here. Gonna turn on our flashes. Oh, they're gonna let me do the animated unloading on this here. Look at that. I should have went through the weight scale, but that's alright. Yeah, Oogie Boogie's a pretty cool guy, man. He hopped in last stream about 3 days ago when I was live streaming. I can't remember full. I just think it's crazy they're going to do the animated loading, unloading with this. When I tried to do it at the other place, it wouldn't let me do it. Look at the potatoes going down. So we gotta wait for a second here. Let this unload. Man, that's a lot of potatoes. There we go. Going hot right on back up in here. Turn our four ways off, and you can see the potatoes getting emptied out in the trailer there, the back trailer. Now this is the Pister Modding's trailer here. And we got late on both because I've been taking the small roads. I ain't mad about that though. I'm enjoying the drive. I got enough money. I have the other problem. I can get a full setup, but I have no room here to set it all up. Like what you mean? Like a whole setup, like with having like a sim rig setup thing or something? See what I tagged you in. Hang on. Here it is. The Ruta 389 glider truck in its newest version does not have a lower chassis as a standard feature. It was removed in subsequent update. I have a hard time pronouncing S's, guys. I got a lisp, so you gotta bear with me on that. But that's right, because you were asking what trucks have a lowered suspension. So you can get a full setup, but you just don't have the room. Okay, I see what you're saying. I understand that completely, brother. But I wasn't wrong. There are people out there that really can't just go out and buy $200 to $300 stuff, man. You know what I mean? That's like me at first. I seen how much everything costs, and I was like, oh my god, you know. But slowly, I started saving up money and started putting it towards the stuff that I wanted for my sim rig setup. Been trying to take care of it ever since, because I really don't have money to spend like that. And for those people that are struggling, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with using a controller or a keyboard to play this game, because as long as you can go in your settings and change it up, you can make it work. You know what I mean? That's what I was getting. Wasn't saying anything to sound like, you know. But with your type of situation you got going on there, I can completely understand. Like, how you gonna have like a whole entire setup going on if you ain't got the room? You know, you can't just sit there and pop it all into one spot and that'd be your entire room. That ain't how it works. So I completely understand where you're coming from, that brother. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna be wrapping it up there as far as the live stream for today. I really do appreciate everybody who came out and checked out the live stream as well. I really do hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed making this video for y'all. And for myself as well. Be able to look back down on in the future. That's another thing a lot of people don't really realize, man. Kind of like leaving a footprint. Leaving your footprint on a game and on YouTube as well. Because like when I'm gone, these videos will still be up. Maybe. If YouTube doesn't, you know, have like a full crashing and everybody's videos that they made get deleted. But these things will always be up. I mean, this is a really nice looking truck, man. I plan on using this one. I might do another one tomorrow, or I might make a video. I don't know yet. Still gotta work on some some settings on my OBS studios for the video content. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody being here. Hope everybody has a good night. Thank y'all for joining up, man. I'm gonna do my shout outs like I normally do at night. Let's see. Josh, Jay, Ray, Christian, Rob, the boys, Pontiac, and Oogie Boogie. Thank y'all for stopping up in here and chit-chatting it up with me tonight, man. Much appreciated. Had a really good time chit-chatting with y'all. To all my viewers who stopped by and just watched the content, thank y'all for stopping by as well. I really do hope y'all enjoyed it as well as I enjoyed making the live stream. But yeah, man, I hope everybody has a good night, man, and I will catch up with y'all on the next one. You have a good night too, Oogie Boogie. I'll see you next time too, brother. Alright, man, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever y'all at. Peace out, guys.